Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, we put the interior back into my Gen 1 RX7, and now I'm all G'd up and I want to drive this thing. Unfortunately, the engine that's in this thing is a bit ruined, I think. I asked your opinion what I should do with it. Should I put the 12A back in, a 13B? I'm not putting a V8 in it. Not happening, ever. Not a chance. But I've decided, and you guys also helped me with this, that you guys want to see me put a 12A back in this thing, nice and loud, no turbos, just an obnoxious little street machine. Now, unfortunately, the 12A that was in this thing, I think it's ruined. I wasn't sure. I sent some photos to a friend of mine and he said, hey, bring it over, let's have a look. We might be able to save it or salvage some parts from it, turn it into a drivable engine. Now, the good friend of mine that we're heading to see now, he actually has a super cool project that I want you guys to check out as well, because it's special. Now, a big reason as to why I want to stay with the 12A is budget. I don't have a stupid amount of money to throw at this project. If you do want to help with the small amount of money that I need for this project, go and check out the website, a whole bunch of merch and other things on there, and there's a brand new RX7 Rotary shirt that I don't even have yet. So go and check it out, support the channel, grab yourself some coffee while you're there as well. That's right, I roast coffee in the garage as well. That's it guys, let's get back to the content. You guys will see me when I'm pulling this thing out of the boot. Sorry for the people that don't live on this giant island, I mean trunk. Alright, this is the 12A out of the RX7. It's not looking so good. Mate, Brad's had a good look at it. I've known this guy for a long time and it's his fault as to why I like rotaries. It's your fault. So he's actually someone I know from high school. You've owned some pretty cool cars and you own a very cool car that we'll have a look at in a minute. But for now, I think we've worked out what the plan is from here. So I'll let you fill him in, because as much as I love this engine, I don't know anywhere near as much as this guy. So go for it.
All right, yeah, it's pretty sad, unfortunately, but it's pretty standard with these engines once they get a few miles on them, and just a lack of maintenance and stuff like that. So these housings are toast. Jackets have actually corroded through.
So go there.
Right there, that one's the same there. So you're pretty much going to bin them.
In the bin!
The stuff that's really hard to get's in good condition on sort of first look at it. The rotors and the eccentric shaft and gears, which 12A stuff's just non-existent, and if you can get it second hand, it's really expensive. So probably what we're going to do is build Mitch a hybrid engine using either FD or FC plates and housings with a 12A rotating assembly, and sort of the best of both worlds.
Bit of reliability.
Yeah, and he doesn't really want a turbo, he wants to keep it NA, which makes it a lot easier.
And cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper. It's not as hard on the engine, so we don't have to be as ruthless with it.
Yep. And probably going to do some porting.
Yeah, we'll probably go, Mitch wants it to brat pretty hard, so we'll probably do a pretty extensive bridge port on it.
Yep.
With probably an EFI setup or a carby setup. It's all budget depending, but it'll be a big Weber.
We'll see where that lands.
Yeah, I'm an EFI guy, so it's just a bit easier, but we'll do whatever he wants and whatever he can afford.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll get there. There'll be a couple of little things that need to upgrade, or even just freshen up along the way as well.
Yeah. But like as I was saying, the real stuff that you can't get is in pretty good nick in this thing. Like, it's all dirty from sitting around, but the bearings are good, the rotors are good, the gears are good, so they're not chewed up or chipped. Which is the sort of harder stuff to get hold of.
Sweet.
But everything else we can sort of work with it.
Cool. There's some good news in there.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
It's not all bad. I've seen them a lot worse.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, that's the plan for that. Speaking of engines, you got a pretty cool one over here. Let's go and check it out. Righto. So this is a RX3.
Yeah, 808.
808.
But yeah.
Same thing, right?
I don't sell drugs, so I don't get an RX3, mate.
We don't have enough in the budget for those ones.
No way.
But you do have a pretty cool motor in this thing.
Yeah. So this is it's only a block at the moment. I've got to finish building it. All the parts are on the bench, but it's a Billet Cosmo FD basically style Bridgeport turbo. We're going to go semi PP, but find them a bit hard on the street because this is a pure street car. They all end up as drag cars.
Yeah, always.
Don't want it to go drag car.
Yeah.
No. It's got that. It's got a Tremec T56 Magnum going in it.
Yeah.
It's got a 9-inch. So it was a full run and driving car, but it was built by a reputable workshop, but it was a bit we'll leave it at
questionable.
that.
Yeah.
Which is a bit sad.
Yeah, because it looked like a really good car. I remember seeing this. Sounded good, looked good.
I'll give Mitch some photos and you can put them up and videos if he wants. But it was a nice car, but when you got down into it, it was not so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, which happens a lot, right? Hence why my project's taken a lot longer.
Because people pay good money.
Yeah.
And I showed the guy I actually bought this off a lot of the stuff we found on it, and he was a bit annoyed because of the prices he was charged at these reputable workshops.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, I think we've all been there.
Yeah. But,
unfortunately.
That's sort of why I do what I do, I suppose. I don't trust many
Do it
people.
yourself in your amazing workshop here. There's definitely some envy in here, mate. One day we'll get there.
It's taken me a long time to get it. But
Yeah. Nah, this thing will be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you plan on making some pretty solid power?
Yeah, it should make 700 or 800 without pushing it too hard.
It's about 7 more than I'm making.
No. It'll be good.
Cool. Well, it's definitely looking good. Definitely looks different to the last time I saw it.
Yeah, it's not going orange. I'm not open with the orange.
Don't like the orange?
You'll keep that in the loop. You'll see
Yeah,
what it ends
there you
up.
go. You stay tuned for that one. Bit of a surprise. Awesome, man. Well, good luck with this one. I can't wait to see it. Of course, you've got the earbuds on there.
Yeah. It's OG, mate.
You got to have them.
The originals, they're not tinted
Yeah.
which are a bit hard to find.
Yep.
Got a big fuel cell in the boot, battery in the boot.
Yeah.
So still thinking about rack and pinion conversion and possibly a 4-link, but
Yeah.
it's fully engineered at the moment, but it's all on the engineer.
Yeah.
Trying to let him get me go 20B, but that's another thing that may happen, may not.
Yeah.
Because I want it all legal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a bit noisy. You got
Yeah.
a lot of things come out of there.
It's just
Nah,
one of those
cool.
things, I don't know. I like the sound, not really chasing the power.
That's me as well. You know, although you're definitely going to make more than I will.
Well, it's not hard though. If
Nah.
you do it right, it's not hard.
Yeah. That's cool. Awesome. Thanks for letting us check this out, man.
That's
It's
alright.
cool. And you got some goodies there.
Yeah, that's all for my engine.
And I've definitely learned some stuff today.
All
RX8 parts and
Series 4 rotors.
all
and
Mazda.
genuine
Jeez.
Everything genuine.
there's more in this bench than's in my car, mate. That's cool. Awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to this thing on the street.
Yeah, hopefully not too much longer.
Yeah. No, awesome. And thanks for having a look at my motor, man.
It's alright.
We'll see what we can do. And we've got a bit of a plan now. I appreciate it.
Get it wrapping.
Cheers, dude. All right, guys, I'm back on the road and we now have a bit of a plan, which I'm excited about. Brad's mentioned that the rotors look perfectly fine. There's a couple of parts we can definitely reuse. So the rotating assembly itself, so rotors and eccentric shaft, can be reused, which is good because you can't actually replace those with brand new units. So that's great. We're going to reuse what I've got. I can smell fire. Hopefully that's not me. Anyway, it's all good news. It's what I was hoping the end result to be, is to stay with the 12A engine, because if it got to the point where we need to replace the rotors and a lot of the parts like that, we may as well just put in a 13B, because it's going to cost the same price and we'll actually end up with a better engine. So long story short, the plan is remaining 12A, reusing some of my parts, getting some 13B housings and machining those down to suit. We will be going fuel injected, pretty sure, 99% sure. We're going fuel injected with a Microtech computer, something like that. Not 100% certain on that, but there's a couple of options. Remaining naturally aspirated. I don't need or want a turbo on this thing. And I do already have a 5-speed gearbox that's been painted blue for some god-awful reason by the previous owner. If you're watching this, yes, I know who did that, because you can't help yourself. Brad does have some other gearboxes there that are broken, so if we do need parts, sweet. And we are probably going to put a Hilux diff into this thing because I need a limited slip diff at some stage. I might just weld the diff for now, because why not? It'll be fun for about 10 minutes till I hate it or break an axle. But we've got some progress happening, which is great. I'll take that. Sometimes these things don't go exactly the way you want, and this has kind of gone the way I want, which is great news. So you guys will be seeing the progress of this engine along the way. It is going to be a long process because it's expensive. These things cost money and they take time, and I don't have a lot of those two things. So click that subscribe button, that'll definitely help. Alright guys, and I want to be super transparent with you throughout this entire build process. And the reason I'm going to do that is there are people that have purchased RX7 merch and other merch and coffee. That stuff is going to contribute to the build. So I think the best thing to do and the most honest thing to do is let you guys know what everything is costing me. For example, Brad's given me some rough numbers on what it's going to cost to get this engine put back together with the specs that I would like it to be and get it back into the car. It's going to be around $10,000, maybe 12, depending on where we go with computer and stuff like that. He does have a Microtech computer that I might look at purchasing from him. We're going to keep it pretty basic with the injection setup especially. It's never going to make stupid power. I don't need it to. If I want to go fast, I'll get on a bike. This just needs to be a cool street car, me and my boy to go for a drive on the weekend. And another thing is I got this car really cheap. Now I did buy this car...
red light camera ahead.
Shush. I did buy this car well and truly before I started this channel, but I only paid $3,000 for the car. Now, I know most people don't share this sort of info on their channels, but I want to be transparent with you guys. So once the engine's in this car, it should owe me about $13,000 or $14,000, which is pretty good. You can't pick one of these up with a fresh motor for about that money. So let's go for it. I'm going to start getting some money aside, and then we'll get this rotary into the RX7. But that is going to do it for now, guys. I would really appreciate if you click that subscribe button, and like I said, if you do want to contribute to the channel and to this build, go and check out the merch. RX7 shirt, the brand new one that I haven't even got yet. Go and check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.